Hi, I am Gaston, and I am going to talk about the operations management success of the Costrans Aquatic Center. Prior to the expansion, the key problems were mainly the difficulty to allocate the amount and variety of people that walked into the complex during the school holidays and weekends, and occasionally during the weekdays, the little variety of activities for the younger generations, and that the shortage of lifeguards often meant that some of the activities could not be offered to the public. After an 100% increase in demand for the products and services that the Costrans Aquatic Center experienced, the following changes emerged. Twice the amount of people walked in to buy from the swim shop and the cafe and to swim in the swimming pools. Staffing levels in all departments had to be accommodated to suit this high demand. Equipment, product supply, and chemicals had to be reorganized to meet this demand as well, and the expansion of the facility was becoming a need more than a long-term plan. The risks faced by this increase in demand remained the same as before. However, some of these risks increased as more customers were hosted. The higher the number of customers, the higher the chances of someone drowning or of a microbiological contamination in the water. High or low chlorine levels could occur regardless of the amount of people in the pool, but it would affect more people if the demand increased. Insufficient staff levels to operate the facility could be considered extreme, but there are known cases of where it has occurred. Either part of the facility or the whole facility has to shut down. Several decisions were made to cope with this risk and to face the increased demand. Total number of lifeguards increased from 20 to 30, which meant that on low peaks the number of poolside lifeguards increased from 4 to 6, and in high peaks it increased from 9 to 12. Other departments experienced an increase in their staffing numbers too. The total number of receptionists increased from 6 to 8, where an additional shift was created during business hours every day. The total number of the cafe staff increased too, from 5 to 8. Another shift was added every day during peak times. Swim instructors suffered the highest increase, having twice as much as staff as before. It went from 6 to 12, with each additional instructor taking over a full new class. One of the most significant changes was the incorporation of an in-house HR member, which made all aspects of the human resources administration more efficient and more suitable for this type of business. Another important repercussion of this increase in demand was the incorporation of a new hydrotherapy pool next to the main swimming pool. This helped to spread out the people and to separate the different types of pool users. The outcome has been really great. Most of the risks were minimized by investing in trained staff. The increase in staffing numbers and the improvement in their quality allowed the facility to operate to the required standard and to the required expectation. Chemical and product supply were adequately calculated to satisfy the demand. The operations manual had to be updated to reflect the new changes. New roles emerged as there was a need to manage a larger number of staff. The expansion involved hard work, but once it finished, the rewards were worth. The community is happy and is proud of the results. After these 16 weeks of study, I gained a better knowledge of risk management plans. I understood the importance of the role of an operations manager and how its actions or inactions can impact on the business. I gained further understanding of the effects on location and how supply chain management works. A key point I stand out is the emphasis made on planning and researching before going forward in any situation, and on being well informed before making a decision. It has been a very productive intake, and I am looking forward for the next one.